Hello everyone, I am back today with another Through the Rainbow layout. This month we are doing green, so I have some beautiful green papers. I'm going to pull in some of these gorgeous florals. I'm going to pull in some of these circles. I'm going to pull in this cut apart sheet, and I'm going to fussy cut a ton. So I'm going to kind of go off camera. I'm going to fussy cut the frames. I'm going to fussy cut the circles, all that stuff. And then we're going to come back and we're going to go ahead and work with our page and start to get it ready. I really wanted to use this green paper with the little floral details as my background, but it's really thin. So the papers I am using today, let's talk about those for a second. Most of them are, and the ones I fussy cut, the background paper, those are all from a Bow Bunny pad. So it's called the Secret Garden Collection. I'm sure it's older. It's from 2018. So it is stash that I need to use up. And then the only other paper that isn't from that pad is I pulled out a Hambly paper. So the paper that has all the frames, and I fussy cut, and I just went ahead and fussy cut all of the frames from that Hambly pattern. So because this paper is from a paper pad and it's really thin, I went and grabbed another like thin, low weight white paper from my stash, and I'm just backing the pattern paper. That way I have a little bit more stability on my background page. Now this could have been any color. It didn't have to be white. It could have been, whatever color, whatever paper I had hanging out in my stash that I wanted to use, that would be fine. Just want to give it a little bit more stability. Today's photos are, this is going to be a heritage layout. I have these two pictures of my great grandparents from the 1940s. These photos are so stinking cute. Wait till you see the close-ups. I'm going to mat them with white, and I'm going to pop them up with some foam adhesive, which is going to give these photos kind of pride of place and allow them to really be the focus of the layout so that you don't get completely lost in the green that is going to be on my background. So I'm matting these together on one white photo mat. And that's going to be a little bit easier for me to kind of design this layout. So this layout is one, because of the background paper that I've chosen, this layout has kind of designed itself. I love it when a background pattern paper can help me with page design. So we have that little bit of floral peeking out from the left. We have a little bit of floral peeking out from the right. I'm just going to build off of those floral pieces that are already there, already printed, ready to go. So I'm going to start with the bottom one. That bottom one's going to hold my journaling. It's going to hold some clusters. So we are pulling in other colors to this layout, but it is primarily green. So I'm just going to decide what I want to use. I have pulled from my stash some wood veneer and acrylic from Color Cast Designs, as well as some epoxy flare from Scrap and Happy Studio. So cute. And I found some ones that would work perfectly for this particular page. And so I'm going to go ahead and start to kind of build up my clusters, decide where I want things to go. I'm going to use that Love Story wood veneer as pretty much my title. The Adore at the bottom does not have as much contrast and as much weight as the Love Story at the top. So the Adore is kind of just like a subtitle. Because it is like a frosted white color, so it isn't very opaque, and it's beautiful and gorgeous, but it's going to act in a kind of supporting role for this particular layout. I love this Hambly design with these frames. I thought they were so pretty, and being able to fussy cut them and get them out of my stash and use them on a page was super fun. I have a whole bunch of those left, and so my plan for those extra fussy cut frames is actually I'm going to do a little bit of card making with them, and I'm also going to go ahead and do some like maybe some traveler's notebook spreads or something with them, but they were super easy to cut apart because Hambly papers are screen printed papers and they're thin. They're beautiful quality, but they're not a thick paper, so they were super easy to fussy cut. So just going ahead, kind of getting these clusters together. This particular layout is going to come together really quickly. I am going to do just a bit of journaling. I'm going to grab a T-square ruler and give myself a couple of lines to write on with a pencil. I'm going to do my journaling, which is just my great-grandparents' names, and then around the time that these photos were taken. So these photos didn't have specific dates. They had, but my grandmother had told me that they were taken around 1948 or in there, so that's what I'm putting on my journaling. This is a very paper-heavy layout. I was really in the mood to fussy cut when I did this page. I was really in the mood to just enjoy my paper. I am usually a very paper-heavy and stamp-heavy scrapbooker, but for some reason, like this past week or these past 2 weeks, a lot of the projects I've been doing I've been gravitating more towards embellishments and things, which is totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I have so many embellishments here, like there's no problem with that. That's totally fine. But I'm missing fussy cutting and stamping on pages. So kind of look for that to be coming because I am kind of getting back into, I've been missing my inks and my stamps. So we will definitely be having more of those types of layouts coming up here soon that are primarily just papers and stamps and things. Moving on to some of this top cluster where I have that love story, where I'm going to tuck in these beautiful florals and use the epoxy flares. I love how the epoxy flares end up making like a nice visual triangle right around my photo and my title. So all of the important things are right there, easy to find. You know where to look right away. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get all this down. I didn't pop anything up. I tucked in some of those circles. I actually didn't end up using the circles as much as I initially thought I would. So I have lots of those left over for another project. I used about 100 tabby dots on this particular photo to pop it up simply because I was being lazy and I didn't want to go find foam tape. But that's okay. It wasn't far away. It was just, to the right of me, but it wasn't on my desk and I didn't want to stand up. Isn't that terrible? I was just not in the mood that day to stand up. So I'm gonna got my photo in place. I have it popped up. I used my T-square ruler to go ahead and get it centered and in the right spot. And then we're just going to finish up these clusters and call this particular layout all finished. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. If you want more content from me, you are always welcome to join my perks. We have a specific video series that are exclusive to my members only. We also have a project that is exclusive to my members only. And we will resume Zoom crops next month. So if you're interested in some more perks in a membership, it's only $4.99 a month, and you can grab it on my channel page where it says See Perks. I love to read your comments. I love to see all the thumbs up, and I hope you have been enjoying all the content that has been up on my channel this week. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will see you guys on, I think, Monday. I don't think we have anything up for the weekend. Nope. Bye.